Why do your presets don't look right? And how masking fixes everything. Well everyone, that's the title for today's video. Have you ever bought a preset, applied it to your photo, and then thought, why does this look nothing like the promo image? So today everyone, I'm gonna show you how to actually get the best out of your presets that you just purchased. And the secret is something that most people completely ignore. The presets you purchase are not broken and your photos aren't bad. You're just applying presets globally when they were never meant to be used that way. And you should always apply the preset before you start masking. And here's the truth that nobody tells you when you buy presets. Because presets are designed for specific lighting conditions and not every photo. Well, enough of me talking guys, and I'm gonna show you how to fix this problem. And the way I do it will encourage you to buy more presets. Well, this is the image we'll be editing guys, just like the one we have on the thumbnail. But the one on the thumbnail, I turned it from a day shot into a night shot. And we'll be doing that for this image also. So we're going to start off with the presets. As you can see, nothing has been set on these sliders, and even the ones below, they are all set on 0. And the first thing we're going to do is head over to the presets here. Just click here. And I'm going to apply a preset. You just hover over the presets and you can choose which one. Obvious, you're not going to choose this one because it doesn't suit the image. And as I said in the intro, that the preset will affect the whole image globally. But when we do that, we're going to correct everything with masking. But you don't want to go too far. I mean, this is going to be a bit difficult to correct with masking. You go a bit closer to the image you have in mind. I'm going to head over to the other presets I have. I'm going to try this one. These are the black presets. Also, I think I'm going to choose the darker image. I'm going to choose preset 12. And here, what I usually do, I move the slider to the right and you get a more effect. On to the left is the preset you chose. And you can move it to the right where you see you think you like the image. And I'm going to stick to around there. And now we're going to head out of the presets and we're going to start editing. As you can see, all the sliders have changed, even the ones in the effects. The colors also, and even the curve tool. And that preset has given you a base image. And from here, we're going to continue with masking. So we're going to head over to the masking. But first, I'm going to reduce a bit of exposure. Just keep in mind that make sure you remember the setting your slider was on. And this one was on minus 0.35. And I'm going to reduce it just a touch more, to around there, something like that. Don't forget, I'll be turning it into a night shot. It helps even more if you know what you want from your image. And like I said, I'm going to turn it into a night shot. So from here, I'm going to head over to the masking now. And we're going to start off with a linear gradient. And I'm going to place it over the top part of the image. As you can see, the the image is already quite good, but I'm going to reduce the top part. I'm going to reduce the exposure to around there. I'm going to use another linear gradient, and I'm going to go over the foreground. And I'm going to reduce the exposure once again. I'm going to do the same for the sides of the image. Something like that. I'm going to use another linear gradient for the other side. I'm going to reduce just a touch of exposure. Like that. I'm going to go back to the other side and reduce it just a bit more. Like that. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use a brush. And I'm going to paint away over here. I'm going to darken this wall a bit because we had the light coming from the left side here. And maybe a bit here. And I'm going to reduce the exposure. But first I'm going to subtract, because I hit the lantern here with a brush, and I'm just going to paint away here. And that should be okay. And I'm going to reduce the exposure. Something like that. Seems okay. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use another brush, and I'm going to target the door here. And I'm going to increase the exposure. Just a touch, and a bit of shadows also. And that should be great. Next thing I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to target the lanterns here. We have one on the wall here, and we have another one on top of the door. And for that, I'm going to use a radial gradient, but I'm going to zoom in and use the radial gradient inside this lantern. And I'm going to increase the exposure. And you can see the lantern is coming to life. Should be good. I'm going to head out of the, zoom out. And I'm going to create another radial gradient. And I'm going to place it just below the lantern here. Like that. Should be okay. But I'm going to subtract with a brush and remove from the wall here. And on top of the door and the doorstep. Just like that. And I'm going to increase the exposure. And I'm going to give it a touch of color as well. And a bit of saturation here. Should be okay. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to create another radial gradient. And I'm going to place it somewhat like this. It's going to be quite large. And I'm going to subtract with a brush again. And I'm going to create like a light source coming down from the lantern. Something like that. Should be okay. I'm gonna increase a touch of exposure. I'm gonna give it a bit of color, not too much, and a bit of saturation. I'm gonna show the overlay. It should be okay like that, guys. Next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create another radial gradient. Gonna zoom in and I'm gonna target the other lantern here. And I'm going to increase the exposure, a bit of color, saturation, and zoom out. I'm going to head out of the masking. And next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to reduce the exposure just a touch more. Like that. I'm going to head back to the masking and I'm going to reduce a bit of here because I went a bit too far. I'm going to find that mask. And I'm going to reduce the exposure. The color. And that should be okay there. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use a radial gradient. And I'm going to place it something like this here. I'm going to subtract with a brush and remove just like that here. And I'm going to increase the exposure. And there we have another light source on top of the door. Now the last mask, I think, guys, I'm going to use a radial gradient. And I'm going to create a vignette. And I'm going to invert it. And I'm going to reduce the exposure. Should be okay. I'm going to head out of the masking, reduce the image size. And now I'm going to show you the before and after. And there we have the before image. And on the right side, we have the after. And you can see the amazing difference when you use masking on top of presets. Well, thank you guys, and hit that like button and subscribe if you want to learn more.